Good morning, my peeps, Grand Rising. I want to bring something to your attention in this content. I want to speak about this unleashed evil that's going about in this world, and it's called white supremacy. Now, understand this when I refer to whites, that's referring to white supremacy, not Caucasian people. There is a difference. White supremacy are those that came about during the slave trade and considered themselves superior and want to justify slavery. That does not mean all Caucasian people. So I want to get that straight because I'm old enough to remember marching alongside them, Caucasian people, and they died for our struggle and our cause. I also read about in history how they were helping the Underground Railroad. So I want to give them their credit and not offend them. This does not apply to you by saying whites. That is white supremacy. It's a disgrace to your name, just as nigger is a disgrace to a black man. But anyhow, this is what I want to address. This evil that has been unleashed, everybody have to wake up and realize this. Every culture, if you can read back in history, cultures were all right before white supremacy, before colonization. People got along, they stayed in their spaces, everything was fine. But the minute the colonization came in, every culture got destroyed. They began to be wicked, like Sodom and Gomorrah. Even amongst my own people, they turned one against the other, nation against nation, brother against brother. Now, what they do is a modern tactic. The best thing they do is when they create chaos, what they do is they spread propaganda. Now, look at the people they spread propaganda about. You notice this target the black community. You have asked yourself why? Because they know out of 400 years we know the truth about them. And they cannot let any other culture know the truth. So they have to keep a division. They have to tell you all these things about us. Now I want you to think, because I asked different cultures, why do you hate black people? And each culture said the exact same thing as if they were reading the script. They're thieves, they're lazy, they're on welfare, they're murderers. It's the same thing. You ever figure out how did that be? It's because it's the propaganda they taught you before you became here. Now I want each culture to look into their own land. How many black communities in Mexico? There's ghetto and causing your people hardship? None. Murdering, being lazy? None. How about in Asia? Where's those black people that's causing all this and they like that? There is none. Don't you find that to be a red flag? Don't you find that to be strange? So when you come here, your mindset is already black people's like this, and you have never even encountered them. But you got your mindset, and you come with that mentality. And when you come with that mentality, it manifests itself into your actions, and you come automatically with a racist white supremacy attitude, and that causes chaos. Because in 400 years, we've just not taken it from nobody. And then we are to blame. We're the ones that hate it. Wake up. White supremacy is a parasite. It is evil. It is wicked. And you don't have to take my word for it. Read the comments left on me or any other black content creator. Every white supremacist response is picture of a monkey, some ghetto people doing some stuff, and we're wretched, we're on welfare, we're criminals. It's the same thing. You know why? You ever ask yourself why? It's because they have no other defense. They can't say we did this positive because they have nothing. They have never did nothing. Only accomplishments they have in life is murder, genocide, theft of land, theft of identity, destruction, destroy. That's all they have. I happened to look at their white and proud page, and was it to my surprise? But the only thing that's on there was slurs against black people mainly and other cultures. How is that a white pride page? Not once did I see anything say, yes, I'm proud to be white because we accomplished this. They don't have nothing. See, can't y'all see through that? They are a parasite that's leeching off the world. They steal identities and ideas, claim it for themselves, and then they run with it. They have this delusion that they're superior when they can't accept the fact that they are at the bottom of the chain of humanity. They are inferior. And again, I'm not talking about my Caucasian brothers and sisters. I'm talking about the evil white supremacists. They are so fearful that they're being exposed that they have to go with the ego. So the first thing, and I find it to be amusing because they all say the same thing. Picture of a monkey. You look at a monkey, they have to make it with big lips and color it in to make it look black. Well, go to the zoo or look in the mirror. Their fur is black. Black folks don't have fur. We have hair. It's not straight like that. Look at their features. Take the hair off and they snow white. They look just like chimpanzees because that's what they are. I mean, and I mean, no offense to my Caucasian brothers and sisters, but I'm only speaking from a scientific standpoint, from historical records, and that's just what it is. But it's like again, it's no offense to my Caucasian brothers and sisters. It's just that this evil is so bad since it's been unleashed, and many of religion or spiritual doctrine and documentation always warn us as a society of people that this evil is going to be released for a little while. And that's what it is. They are indoctrinating different cultures of people, turning one people against another. Every culture they touch is become destroyed. Each culture, you need to look at yourself and see how you was before colonization, before white supremacy. And look at your people now. It's not just the black community. They have destroyed everybody. Got everybody fighting against each other. Got everybody hating their own. This is wicked. And it is serious. These people are parasites. And a parasite need a host. The host don't need the parasite. These people are pure, unadulterated, unfiltered, uncut evil. And it is evidence. I don't have to even see it. Look at any comment they make to anything. It's only the same thing. Want to take pictures and want to belittle somebody. Where is what anything do you have positive? That's how you know it's pure evil. I've never seen a racist, again, not Caucasians, I'm talking about the whites. I've never seen a positive comment. I've seen them show, like in the Northern Wales case, they show the boats. I bet you none of the black people got it. Well, you hillbilly drill part people ain't got it either. You're trying to, again, lip off somebody else's glory. You portray the wealthy portion of Caucasians and claim it as you. You live in a trailer park and get food stamps. Then you say, well, y'all on welfare and all that. Well, we make up 13% of the population. And 35% of the total population is whites that's on welfare and government assistance. 35%, it ain't 35% of us here. So it can't be us. Then you say we make up for most of the crime in the U.S. It's only 13% of us. At worst, we can do like 2 or 3% if every black person commit a crime. Now, you look at stats, it's more y'all in jail. Yeah, more black and brown people in jail. You know why? Because y'all control the system. You treat us unfairly and put us there. Remove all that unfairness and put us on level playing field. It'll be 90% of the population in prison would be white supremacists. So now let's play this thing right. You can't keep moving the goalposts and then blame it on another group of people. You are pure evil, and that's just it. And I pray that all other cultures, instead of letting yourself be blinded by hatred and ideology of white supremacy, wake up to help your own people to see the truth. Because if each one of these groups work on fixing their problems, as well as my black community, and focus on ourselves and not entertain the thoughts of the white supremacy, we put them out of business. See, because they need to be praised and glorified to exist. They need validation, and they're threatened when it's gone. So I hope you learn. Black Nation Rise. Peace be with you.